Hi, welcome to West Coast Witches.
Hi.
So we were gonna hang out and film a super cool vlog video, but I'm actually kind of sick. So we decided to respect the social distancing rules and give myself some time to rest and feel better. So we're doing a Zoom hangout and
Yeah.
decided to vlog that instead. We're gonna be making some macrame plant holders. So it should be
And this
fun.
is my first time making it, so we'll
And
see how it turns out.
searching on YouTube how to do it, like every step. So it should be interesting. But we'll just,
Yeah.
make that and do some get to know you questions maybe since
Yeah.
yeah, we're brand new and you don't really know anything about us, but we're fun and weird and yeah, you'll love us.
Witchy.
Yeah. So yeah,
And I have my white claw.
I
Grapefruit.
also White Claw, and it's
Oh,
grapefruit. Yeah, that's my favorite flavor, I think.
yeah. I keep rotating my favorite flavors.
Yeah.
Every time I drink it, I think I have a different one.
Yeah, it's good to switch it up for sure too. And I also have my diffuser going, and I have the Easy Air.
I want to try that one.
Now it's so good because I'm like super congested and stuffed up, and it's helping a lot with that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So I've done, or I think we're both in the same spot, right? Like we've done the first
Yeah, the first four or the first six knots on the first four.
first four.
So then we'll do that 3 more times, and then we'll move on to the next step.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. It was left,
Left.
over, right, under,
Yeah.
and then right through.
Yeah.
That's what I keep telling myself.
It's seriously just like a rhythm and like a pattern that you get into.
Yeah, now that we had like that little break, I like forgot, but I'm sure I'll figure it out again.
It's like so awesome that we both had all the supplies like on hand to do
I
this.
know. I have like a lot of craft stuff though.
Yeah, I know. I have a craft drawer. Have I ever showed you it?
No, I want to see it.
It's like, ugh, I don't know. It's kind of a mess, but I think it's organized.
Yeah, I feel like craft stuff always kind of looks like a mess.
I swear it's organized.
Yeah. You'd probably say that if you saw my stuff too. Like you'd be like, it's a mess. I'm like, no, it's not.
Okay.
Which
Belgian
one?
June, but mango wheat. It's
Does
so good. I used to only be able to get this in the States. So whenever Justin and I would go down to like Bellingham or Seattle or whatever, we'd always get it. But like obviously the border shut down, so we haven't been
yeah,
able to get it for like a year. And then we were at the liquor store the other day and they had it. So it's amazing.
that's crazy.
I'm so happy. Seriously, guys, try that beer. It's amazing. If you like wheat.
Would I like it?
I think you would because it's
Really?
like really sweet and it tastes like mango. Like
Yeah.
since you like the fuzzy peach one, you would probably like this. Like this is definitely different than the fuzzy peach because the fuzzy peach is a sour and this is a wheat. But I
Yeah.
like it. Like maybe not a lot, but you probably like
I'd
in
drink it.
a summer day. Like
Yeah.
it's a good summer beer.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'm super excited to be making some more macrame hangers because, as I was saying, I have a shit ton of plants and I'm gonna have to be bringing them inside soon. But that we're gonna have still some like nice sunny days, like even once it's colder. So it's nice to be able to bring them inside and outside.
Yeah.
So like I have a bunch of hooks outside so I can easily, move them in and out. And I like spending my mornings outside. That's where I drink my coffee and it's where I do my gratitude list. So it's like kind of a huge part of my morning routine. So
Yeah.
what's your morning routine like these days?
Um, okay. I have a pretty long morning routine, and I know like a lot of people don't like a long one, but it works for me. So when I wake up, I send you a text, three things I'm grateful for, and one thing I'm manifesting that day or in general, kind of like a wish that I want to happen. And then I usually, well, I have to feed the cats and dogs like right away. And then I'll usually like journal or like script, kind of just write down whatever. Some days this will be like 1 minute, some days it will be like 10 minutes, or some days I don't even feel like it. Like if I don't feel like it, I just won't do it. But usually, yeah, scripting or journaling or something. And then meditating, or which like changes sometimes. I really like chakra girls meditations.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get
Yeah, or like random YouTube meditations, something like that. And then sometimes tapping if I'm like feeling like I need it. And then yeah, usually watching YouTube videos on something, and then yeah, yoga or something. And then shower, get ready for the day.
Well, that's awesome when you have like time that you can
Yeah.
in the morning. Mornings is like definitely my favorite part of the day. It's hard because I'm definitely a huge night owl too, but mornings, like there's just something so peaceful about the energy. Like
Yeah.
especially like now that it's fall and like the air is always so crisp in the morning. Like I love going outside when like everything's still dark and quiet and I just have my warm coffee and like my cat are with me. It's so nice. It's like that.
Yeah. I like how you have a like balcony kind of. Like I have like a backyard, but
It's kind of nice.
not like covered.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like you've got the side, like you're covered from the wind and the rain, and yeah. I
Like
don't know that.
and protected up there for sure, but then you can still kind of like enjoy everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, my morning routine. Well, I wake up and I feed the cats. They, like your pets, will let me know that it's breakfast.
Yeah.
If I'm not up when they want me to, they'll like paw at the blinds and like meow in my face. It's pretty funny. But so I'll feed them and make some coffee. And then usually I kind of just wait for my coffee to be ready and then I make my way outside. Doesn't really matter what the weather's like because, like we said, it's undercover. So it can be like pouring rain and I'm like,
Yeah.
I just love it. It just, I don't know, it's just a good transition from like sleep to wakefulness, I find. And then, yeah, I text you the 3 things I'm grateful for, our magical morning routine. And then
Yeah.
like, one thing that I want to manifest that day, or like, even if I like wake up and it's kind of a rough day, sometimes I'll just like manifest like better feeling thoughts for myself,
Yeah.
better vibes or whatever. So it can be something simple or sometimes it's something big, but it's just, I don't know, it's nice. And then we get to talk every single day, which always
Yeah. I love that.
yeah. And then I also do my mind magic. So that's a Facebook group that both Caitlin and I are in. But so that I like to do it in the morning because I find it just kind of is a good way to set the day. So it's just like 10 things that I love or 10 things that are awesome in my life right now. I have a mantra. So you say that at the top and then your 10 things. And again, a really good way to start the day, I find. And then I also am doing Spanish on Duolingo. So I do 10 minutes of that a day. And I usually try to do that in the morning. So yeah, those 3 things are my morning routine that I do while I'm drinking coffee and outside in nature.
When do you like to do yoga usually? Like more evening?
So I kind of will do like short bursts of yoga like throughout the day, but it really depends on the day because like even my morning routines I just said that'd be like a day when I'm home and off work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Work Monday to Friday. So those days I usually wake up an hour before I have to leave and like I'll make my coffee, drink my coffee. I'll do like a short like 10-minute stretch. Like it's usually just all laying on my back and just like twisting and gentle stretching. If I'm feeling up for it, I'll do a couple sun salutations. But if it's a day off, like usually I'll do yoga once I've finished my coffee, when I've come inside, like rinsed my cup and everything. My yoga mat is just kind of right beside the kitchen. So then that's usually, I find a good time to do it. But then I'll usually just do like a small warm up and then like a couple hours later, I'll maybe do something else. And then in the evening, like when I'm watching Netflix, I'll just be laying on the floor the whole time doing yoga. And it's like multitasking. It's great.
Yeah. So like, basically whenever you can.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I have like a few problem areas, like my left hip and my left shoulder are really tight. So I find like anytime I can stretch or like do mobility exercises, like I try to just take advantage of that.
Yeah. Okay. My like knots are all different lengths, but for my first one, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, well, and there'll be different lengths, like if you just haven't pulled some of them as tight. But like, I mean, once the plant's in there, like it'll look good.
Yeah, I don't even think you can really tell. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm adding like the top knots. Like we had 6, I'm adding 10. Or not adding 10, I'm adding 4 so that the total is 10.
Okay, I'll try adding like 2 because I don't want to like, you're probably way ahead of me now. Oh yeah, and one other thing that I do for my morning routine, I don't do it every day, but because they're pretty long videos, but I'm in an astrology membership and she talks about like what's going on during the day and how that might like affect you and like what the planets are doing and everything, which I really enjoy and I really like learn a lot about myself kind of. So she always like she does a lot of videos. So she also has like sun sign videos and rising sign videos, so you can see every month at the new moon what's going on for your sign. So I usually watch the Cancer one because I'm a sun Cancer and rising Scorpio rising, so I'll watch those two, and then sometimes my moon sign, which is Leo, I'll watch that too. But I think the rising and the sun signs have all been so accurate for me, like every month. Like it actually blows my mind how accurate it is.
I know, and like the red sign for me has been the one that's like been the most hard to understand. So maybe I should watch those videos. I know you've
Yeah,
seen me before, and I haven't watched them yet. But like I really
they're
want to learn more about astrology, but it's just like yeah, I should definitely check out those videos because I really want to learn more about my rising sign. My rising sign's Libra,
mhm.
and I don't really know so much about like how that like comes into play for like who I am and everything.
Yeah,
But my sun and moon are both Aries because I was born on a new moon in Aries. So I have a lot of fire in my personality. Like I'm
yeah,
explosive, but I'm also super shy, and I'll go through like periods of being really extra shy, and then I kind of get confused. I'm like, I'm an Aries, where is my Aries energy? So I guess that might have something to do with the Libra air sign,
yeah.
I think.
It probably does. Like I'm sure like yeah. I don't know. I had stuff that I was like, why am I like this? Why do I do this? And then I can't think of anything specific right now, but yeah, when I like really got into astrology, which is pretty much through like these videos,
Yeah.
I like yeah, it was just so eye-opening. Same with human design, which
Yeah.
we're both learning about right now.
Oh my gosh, there's so much though. Like I've kind of stalled with it a little bit just because like there's so much
Yeah.
information and I kind of got feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So
Yeah,
I really want
same.
to soak in the information. Like I don't want to go like overload and then not be
Yeah.
all in. But yeah, it's been a few weeks since we've dove into that. I'd
We
like,
should probably pick it up again.
yeah, I'd be down. Let's set that intention for this week.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
Cool. I'm excited about that. Yeah, because I'm a projector and Caitlin, you're a manifester.
Yeah, I'm a manifester,
Mhm.
which that like explained a lot too. And I see the similarities between astrology and human design,
Mhm.
and like learning about both of them though just make like they complement each other really well.
Yeah, and the thing
And
I liked about human design was it really kind of explains like your work ethic, and it kind
mhm,
of allows you to have like a little bit more sympathy for yourself on those days
yeah,
when you're not tired and not motivated because like it's fine. Like
yeah,
you're not gonna
yeah,
be, at your high level all the time. And like human design just really helped me find like compassion for myself
yeah,
in those lulls.
yeah, totally. I feel the same.
Mhm.
And yeah, I feel like human design's more like practical. Like
Yeah.
what you learn you can actually like do, and astrology is more like not as like action orientated. Like
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's like I love it and I take it
yeah,
seriously, but
me
I get what
too.
you're trying to say. It's like I don't know, human design seems more like a science and it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like, human design, if you Google where it came from, it's like some guy had like a 7-day psychedelic meditation experience and like human design was like
Yeah, that's crazy.
which is like so wild and sounds so crazy, but you read about it and it sounds so true and every single person who I've shared it with has said the exact same thing.
Yeah,
I totally 100% believe in it and behind it.
yeah. Okay, we're gonna get more into human design. We're gonna learn more.
We're going to be like masters on it this time in 1 year.
Yeah. Intention set. Yeah, it can be really overwhelming when I first started learning about astrology. There's just so much and it's really overwhelming, but yeah, I think what we're doing with human design, just taking a break and letting it absorb and then picking it back up again and like taking off all the pressure. Like there's so many like things to learn. Like there's tarot and there's like it's endless and yeah,
That's just it. And like,
just
especially when you're first starting, like it feels like you have to put so much pressure on yourself to learn everything.
yeah,
It's like you're always learning, and learning is the point. So like whatever way it can be fun and like the most
yeah,
beneficial for you. Because I definitely am not going to learn anything if I'm just force feeding it to myself.
exactly. Yeah.
It's not going to be fun then. But when I was first starting, like starting getting into magic and stuff like that, I really wanted to have an altar set up. And it was summer 2018, so it was 2 years ago. I had just moved into my own place, like my first place that was like my own. So
Yeah.
I was on an altar set up, and my sibling Murdoch was living with me that summer, and they are, you know, like all things magic, tarot, astrology, like just so much knowledge. Any question
Yeah.
I have, I usually will go to them for it. So it was perfect, you know, us being roomies for the summer and like I was just starting out, so it was perfect. And I was like making it so complicated. I'm like, where am I gonna put my altar? Like, where should it be? I want it to look like this. It needs to be blah 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 blah. And Murdoch was like, yo, shut up, because you're making an altar for the wrong reasons. And so I literally went into my room, closed my eyes, spun around 3 times, opened my eyes, and then I was like, there, I'm putting it there. And I set
Yeah.
it up, and it was so cool. I loved it so much. And then the next day, Murdoch and I went to this witchy store that I actually live really close to now called Food for Thought. And they had the cutest little altar tapestry. So I bought that, and like it all just fell into place. So
Yeah.
it was simple as,
Yeah.
and I've learned that lesson so many times, but it's so
I know. Like I feel like I'm still learning that lesson all the time. Like,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think like stuff like whatever I'm drawn to, I'll just like look into, but not like you said with the cloth, like it'll just come, like it'll just show up
Yeah.
when you just let it, which is like
It's
basically manifestation.
yeah.
I think you froze.
I think it goes too. Okay, it's good now.
Okay. No, I think it's good. That was weird.
That was so weird. When you said manifestation, it was like manifestation.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I've always like witchy stuff has kind of always been a part of my life. My mom, when I was a kid, she always had a tarot deck and she would do readings with me and stuff like that. And she was always like we were always in nature. She always took me on nature walks and we'd look for like mushrooms and frogs and like that kind of stuff. And yeah, my mom definitely introduced me to all that kind of stuff. And then I kind of stopped doing it all when I was in high school because it like wasn't the cool thing to do. It was weird, right? Like, yeah, after high school. And then I got like heavy into it, like more than my mom and just into like everything and wanting to know everything and doing everything. And yeah, here we are now.
Yeah, it was kind of the same for me. Like my mom's always been pretty into it. My siblings are pretty into it. My grandma was really into it. And I kind of like was always had like sort of a morbid curiosity. So like I dabbled a little bit like through high school, but like never, it was almost kind
Yeah.
of like, oh, this is fun. And like, isn't this cool?
Yeah.
It was never like, oh, I believe this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like when I was talking about the altar 2 years ago, it was like summer 2018 was when I really got into it. It was when I like started manifesting intentionally and like really realizing the power that like I held and that I could kind
Yeah.
of shape my life and make it into these different things. And then I remember something that was really powerful. Right before I moved into my place, to my basement suite that I had written down everything that I wanted, and then I kind of just forgot about it. And then I found it a year later, and literally everything on that list had like manifested.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely like yeah, summer 2018, I just like learned so much stuff. I started listening to podcasts and like cleaning up my social media feed, like just being really intentional about who I was following.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Time just mindlessly scrolling through, but like your subconscious is picking up on all of that. And there's a lot of really wonderful accounts out there that you can follow, and you can,
Yeah,
you know, subconscious with like more positive things. So I really just started using those tools, and you know, just a lot of personal experience too. Like I have been doing yoga since I was like 12, so there's a lot of, you know, magical aspects of yoga for sure, and I kind of just
yeah,
brought those into my sort of eclectic witch Wiccan kind of like weird melting pot of
yeah,
stuff. But yeah,
yeah.
like my beliefs and practices are like derived from like a multitude of sources. A big one for me is the wheel of the year. I love um,
Yeah, me too.
yeah, just like appreciating the different changes of the season and stuff. And you know, speaking of altars, you can like decorate your altar in so many different ways for each different turn, so that's always really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yoga is a big part of my magical practice too, like we talked.
Yeah, I definitely think yoga, like just yoga helped me really become like aware of my body, and like which kind of led me into chakras,
Yeah.
because just like I don't know, just like there's actually like feeling the energy centers in your body, and like just letting, like I feel like before I did yoga I was very tense and I didn't even know it. Like I would hold it in like my shoulders and my jaw, and then like my mind magic reminder. um yeah, I was just being aware of my body. Like it's crazy how I didn't even like really know I had a body, if that makes sense. Like
Well,
yeah,
it's not, yeah, it's just that awareness and that like mind body connection.
yeah, which I didn't have for till I started doing yoga, and didn't even know that I didn't have it, which is like even weirder.
Yeah, it's so crazy. It's like a double whammy in that way almost when you realize it.
So I think my one of my biggest manifestations, like intentional manifestations, is our friendship, because I um didn't really have any friends that were into the same kind of stuff, witchy stuff. And um, so this is what I did before I even knew you existed. I wrote down, so this is like something when I said scripting and journaling, I just wrote down, like, made a list of things that I would want to do with a friend, and like qualities I'd want a friend to have. And then I kind of just forgot about it, which I hate when people say that. Like when I hear people talk about manifestation, like, oh, I just forgot about it and then it showed up. That's pretty much what happened, because I don't know, like it was something I wanted, but it wasn't something like I needed right then. Like when I try and manifest money or something, it's more like I want it right now, or like like I'm trying to manifest my like dream home, and that's something that I'm like constantly feeling like I don't have yet.
That's
And
because
like
like that
what?
when you forget about it,
Yeah,
it happens because you're not attached. Because like obviously the things of your dreams, like they're inevitable and they're coming to you, but like you have to be okay with not having them too. And then in
yeah,
the not having them, that's when you get them.
yeah. So that's like basically what happened. I wrote that down, and then I was like, oh, I don't know, didn't think much of it. And then we were in, I think it was a, what was it, a post in a group, a manifestation group, that was just like, where are you from?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they come up every few months where people are like, comment your location, let's like manifest some high vibe friends or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, please.
And
Friends.
then I can't remember if like one of us said our location or like city, and then one of us said me too, and then we saw that I was actually friends with your boyfriend. So
Six mutual
yeah,
people. I was like,
mutual friends.
who are you? And then I remember I like went outside because I was like at home and I was like creeping you because I forget like which one of us said Vancouver, but then
Yeah, me too.
and then obviously I was like, okay, potential friend, let's creep you.
Yeah.
We have all these mutual friends. So I like go outside to my boyfriend. I'm like, who is this girl? Like you're friends with her on Facebook and so are all of your friends. And he's like, oh yeah, like that's Caitlin. We went to high school together. She's really cool. Like you guys would totally get along. And then because a secret Santa that one of their friends, one of your guys' friends had, and my friend too, had like the year before, I couldn't go to it, but I made a gift for Justin to bring, and it was basil. And
I forgot about that. And
yeah,
I got the gift.
yeah, and that was like a year before like I even knew you existed, but it was
Yeah.
like, synchronicity that you got the basil.
Yeah. Because it was a whole year of, like apart.
Yeah, because I was working that night, so that's why I didn't go to the party. Because otherwise, I totally would have been there. And yeah, we met. We probably would have hit it off. Oh, and we could have been friends for a year longer.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well, all worked out in divine.
Yeah.
Because I remember the night that we met, it was for the same friend who had the secret Santa. It was his birthday, and we all went downtown Vancouver, and that was we met.
We had already been talking. Like, was it on through text or was it just Facebook?
I think it was just Facebook, and then we exchanged numbers at the campus.
Yeah, I think so.
And
then we started doing the gratitude
a few months later, because we didn't talk right away. It was
it was a slow.
November we started doing the magical morning, the gratitude list.
Yeah.
And then for our New Year's, you invited my boyfriend and I and like a bunch of our friends up to the cabin.
Yeah.
For New Year's.
And then we saw each other like every week since then.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's almost been a year.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Which is so crazy. And then like it was really after New Year's that our friendship like took off. And every single week we would hang out and we were doing that manifestation babe thing. And so we would just do like a bunch of like mindset stuff and like meditating together. But that was like January when our friendship really took off. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Almost a year.
Almost a year.
Yeah. Wow.
What is one intentional manifestation that you've made?
Okay, so I have a good story for this, and it's definitely an intentional manifestation, but I totally did what you did when you were manifesting me as your friend. Thought about it, was really intentional about it, and then kind of just let it go.
Yeah.
So I forget which summer it was. I guess it was probably summer 2019, so a year ago. I made my first vision board, and I did it on Canva, just getting stuff off Pinterest. And I made it my phone background. So I had like some yoga poses I was working on. I had like a fat stack of cash on there. I had like some nice nails. I have problems with my fingernails, so I really wanted to manifest strong fingernails. And I also had suffered with acne. I still do a little bit, but it's a lot better than it was a year ago, trust me. So I put clear skin on my vision board, and then kind of just forgot about it. I was like, whatever, what about my life?
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks later, I had to get a sick note for work because I had gone home sick one day and I needed to prove it or whatever. So I had to go to the doctor to get like a note saying I was off sick. And then the doctor, he was like, blah, 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 wrote the note, and he was like, have you ever thought about doing anything for your acne? And at first I was kind of like offended that my acne was so bad that like a doctor was like telling me, no bitch, like let's. And then after I got over that little ego backlash, I was like, wow, I put this on my vision board 2 weeks ago, and now like here's.
That's quick too.
Yeah, and it worked. Like obviously I don't want to be on like prescription acne medication my whole life, but it was just like a topical like cream that I would put on. And within like 6 months, all of the acne was gone. And then when I stopped using it, a little bit came back, which I mean is annoying, but like I guess a little like too. But it's so much better than it was like a year ago. Like I was looking at pictures of me this summer versus last summer, and it's like I have a whole thing. And now I'm using some awesome Doterra face products and manifestation to get rid of the last little bit, and then I'm gonna have perfectly radiant skin. So stay tuned.
Yeah, I want to try some of that Doterra like face stuff. Yeah,
so good, but I'm so annoyed because they're temporarily out of stock for the one I use right now, so I couldn't month. So hopefully what I have will last me until the stock replenishes. But yeah. I love it. But yeah, so maybe what are you manifesting now? Maybe we can talk about.
I think I already kind of mentioned, but I want a different living situation. So I'm manifesting that. And I feel like, honestly, I've been manifesting this for years. But yeah, this is the first, I feel like it's coming really soon because this is the first time I'm kind of just, I actually I love where I live now, which before I was always like, oh, I can't wait to get out of here. I can't wait to be able to do this and that. And I have like a half kitchen right now. So I have access to a full kitchen, but my like personal kitchen's not, like, you've seen it, it's really small. Like, you can't do much, and it's a half fridge and everything. So that used to really bother me when I would make food, but now, like, it's not bothering me as much. So I feel like I'm getting to the place where um I can let it come easily to me. I'm just focusing on kind of the stuff that I have that I do love and the things that I do love about where I am, because there are a lot, like, I have a pretty big space. Like, it's not that small. I have most of the things that I need and like I've set it up nice. I like my decor and everything. So focusing on that stuff. And I can have all my animals, which is the main reason why I'm living where I'm living, because I can't live anywhere else with all the animals that I have.
That's a story, but I do know what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, true. That is a story, yeah. But yeah, maybe I'll change that story.
Well, I mean, like, I definitely can see like where you're coming from, because a lot of, like, say you wanted to rent or whatever, like some
Mhm.
places say like no pets, which is like
Yeah.
bullshit, but that's a whole nother can of worms. But
Yeah.
like, really, the perfect thing could just align and fall right into your lap and welcome all of your pets with open arms.
Yeah. 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 And I was really focused on the how before, like needing the money to get the place, because I don't want to rent. I want to buy, and which, yeah, you need a big chunk of money. So that was yeah, I kind of went back and forth between manifesting like money and manifesting the place, and now I'm kind of just not manifesting the money because maybe that won't be my how. Like, I don't need to limit how I'm gonna get the place that I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I still don't see another way, but you never know.
The path could just like unfold.
Yeah, exactly. What are you focusing on a lot now?
So right now I'm really focusing on manifesting a large chunk of money. I really want to pay off my student loan. I just have a little bit left, so it would be super awesome to get that paid off. I'm also manifesting my hair growing at a superhuman rate, because I've been experimenting with some blue since about May, and like in that time I've also chopped off quite a bit of my hair, so
Yeah.
like probably down to here, and now it's quite a bit shorter, and I want it to grow like 7 or 8 inches longer because I'm all about that mermaid hair.
Yeah.
And then I'm also still working on manifesting my perfectly clear skin, but I love the progress I've made with it. So yeah.
Yeah.
And I wrote down some stuff I'm manifesting just because sometimes I forgot things. So we'll see if I missed anything else. Oh yeah, I'm also manifesting more energy. I've kind of been feeling like, I don't know if it's adrenal fatigue, but I've definitely been feeling like a little run down the last like I guess like the last week or week and a half. So, and it kind of has been coming in waves like the last few years. Like, I'll get like months where I'm just feeling like real lulls in energy. So I want to manifest some more energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What are you like doing to manifest it?
So I really like making lists, and then
Mm.
I like writing them in like really pretty handwriting and then putting them under my ultra cloth and kind of like,
Oh, I like that.
I know sometimes I'll write that, like not always, but sometimes I'll do it on like different Sabbats or like different turns of the wheel of the year. And then if I think about it, like on the next turn of the wheel of the year, I'll come and revisit it. And then it's kind of nice to see like, the progress I've made, like, oh, I did manifest this, or like, oh, this isn't important to me anymore and I don't want it. It's just like interesting to see.
Yeah.
That's
a good idea. I like that.
There's like a huge stack under my altar right. I always find a new spot for them because it's like not even on the table anymore, but I don't know, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do like, I've always wanted to get into scripting, but I just kind of have some resistance with it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like I kind of did too, and then I don't know how. Like, I still don't feel like I script like how I hear other people say they script. Like, I'm more like make lists, like how you kind of said, but um yeah, I can't write like sentence, like I'll jot down like words or sentences, just kind of whatever. I'm not writing like full paragraphs and like stories,
Yeah.
but I'm like,
and I guess like I was making myself wrong for not doing it that way, but
yeah,
I guess like scripting can be whatever like feels good for us.
yeah, like sometimes I'll just be like, um 10 10 ways I'm abundant today if I'm like want to manifest money, or like 10 things I love about myself, or I don't know. I don't even get to 10 sometimes. I just like write down things, and often I just kind of write like affirmations. Like, yeah. And then that's kind of scripting. Like,
Yeah,
I am whatever I am.
just like really powerful on their own too. Like I will write them out on sticky notes and like put them, like on the cupboards in my kitchen or like on my bathroom mirror or like as reminders on my phone. And I find that to be really helpful. And also like the mind magic group that we're in, I find that to be
That's good.
cool. And also just like our magical morning, like the gratitude list and one thing we're manifesting, like
Yeah, I guess like
the thing that we manifest happens. So
yeah.
that's like hugely powerful too. And then I also have, I don't like this name for it, but I've never thought of another name, so I just still call it by this name, a God box. But I'll just write down what I want, throw it in a box that sits under my altar, and then I like revisit it, and I'm like, oh, these things happen. But I don't like the name God box. I want something.
Yeah, we should think of a different name. I don't know what though.
Witchy wishes. Ooh.
Yeah.
I just like the alliteration. Like that.
That's good. Witchy wishes. It's kind of hard to say.
I
Witchy
like
wishes. Yeah. So this is my macrame so far. I did the top knots way too loose. It's really hard to see. And then yours is so much better. Oh my god. And then I was getting more of the hang of it with these ones.
Oh, I like it.
But yeah. So it's getting there. It's getting there. For my first time, not too bad.
And obviously we're not done. We're gonna work on that.
Yeah.
But it's a slow process, and we've been spending a lot of time laughing, so we're as productive as we could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is mine. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, yours is so good. I need to get the better rope, not twine.
Okay, well, we'll go on a haul to Michael's craft store, and we'll get all the stuff we need for our projects. And yeah, I'm super excited for it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Oh, like and subscribe.
You can also find us both on Instagram.
Yeah.
I know Caitlin has more fun things on the internet. For me, it's just Instagram where you can find me, but yeah.
Bye.